What's up? What's up? It's Eric Kelly, aka the Tech Gentleman, and we are here starting our recap of the Google Pixel event. It's still going on right now, so I'm going to be kind of multitasking for a little bit. But overall, so far, I can tell you this: it's been it's been a very refreshing event. I'll say that Google's really leaning into the entire ecosystem. They got the watch. They managed to keep the tablet under wraps. I'm very impressed about that. Um, it's a complete ecosystem, and they kind of just built on what made all the devices great before, leaning to the Google Assistant, leaning to the camera, leaning to just usability, and adding features that I think mean a lot to people. So what I want to do is kind of keep an eye on the rest of this event. They're going over the tablet right now. So it's got a cool little dock. Basically, the tablet can work as a Nest Hub. What I'm gonna do is pull up this other screen.
Combining these features with the dock's beautiful design, and you'll want the Pixel tablet in the heart of your home. It transforms your tablet from something that sits in a drawer to an integral part of your life. And we can't wait to share more when it's available next year. Next up, Cian's going to show you how the entire Pixel portfolio works together to provide magically helpful experiences at home and on the go.
We've spent the past few years building a cohesive portfolio of devices and services. Earlier this week, you saw our home portfolio expand with a new Nest Doorbell and Nest Wi-Fi Pro. And today, you saw the latest members of the Pixel family.
Man, that Hazel, man, it's growing on me. I saw that Hazel watch. Well, I guess it's the watch with the Hazel band with the gold trim around it.
Come together
That thing look good, man. It's looking real good.
Let's start with the basics. Setting up and keeping track of your devices should be seamless and simple.
So with your Alan, what's going on, man?
To help your Pixel phone quickly sync.
Yeah, man, the event carried over a little bit.
Whether they're made by Google,
since it's not Apple and they don't hate when you cover their streams.
Fast Pair, your
I'm gonna
setup
go
in
ahead
seconds.
and
It's
cover
a
the rest of
seamless,
it. Then I'm
simple
gonna kind of go down the
experience
topics,
instead of a frustrating
everything
one.
they covered.
There are lots of everyday helpful things like that. You shouldn't have to log into the same Wi-Fi network with your different devices. Log in with your Pixel phone, and your Google Pixel Watch will connect too. And how many of us have panicked when we realize our phone is missing? Use Find My Device to figure out where you left it. Or
Yeah.
say, hey Google, find my phone on your watch to ring your phone when it's lost in the couch cushions. We're making it easy to move media too. If you're watching a video on your phone, you can cast it to your TV with just a touch. And beyond those simple fundamentals, all of our products are designed to be more helpful together, especially in moments that are most important to people, like getting quick answers to your questions, controlling your smart home, and taking photos. What if it was easier to take, edit, and share a fun photo across your devices? What kinds of magical experiences could that unlock? Let's explore.
Okay.
It starts with an incredible camera on Pixel 7 to capture the moment.
All right.
And here's a little Google magic for your group selfie. Open the camera app on your watch, zoom in with the rotating crown, and take a picture on your Pixel 7's camera, all from your watch. No more selfie arm in your group pic. If you want to make your photo absolutely perfect, open it on your Pixel tablet where you can edit your images on a larger screen. Once you're done editing,
Man, I'm impressed they kept this tablet under wraps, man. That makes me think that they actually have been kind of leaking some of these devices intentionally just to kind of drum up attention. All right, Joker Tech, appreciate you for stopping through for a second, man. Yeah, we'll be here for a while.
So now let's talk about getting what we needed. We all have those moments when our hands are full and we're in the middle of something And pulling out your phone to send a quick text or look something up is a hassle. Here's where your voice comes in. Asking for what you need is often faster and more natural than tapping or typing on your screen to get small tasks done. And there's so much you can do with your voice across our products with the power of Tensor and our best speech recognition yet. When you're on your way home with some coffee, say, "Hey Google, broadcast that I'm coming home with coffee," and your message will play on the smart speakers throughout your house. And once you're home, help comes with you. Traditionally, the smart home has been broken up into a bunch of siloed experiences. It's harder than it should be. So here's where Pixel Helpfulness really comes to life as a better smart home controller. We've designed our Pixel portfolio so every device is a control panel and works seamlessly with the new Google Home app. Now you can easily manage your many smart home devices from your phone, or your watch, or your Pixel Buds with just your voice. Wherever you are, you're always just a few taps away from your home.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna let them finish up here, and then we'll go back and run through everything they presented.
With your Nest doorbell, you don't have to get up when someone comes to your door. You'll get a notification telling you who or what's there on your Pixel Watch, on your phone, or whichever device is closest to you. With Pixel, interruptions don't interrupt you anymore. And at the end of a long day, just say, "Hey Google, turn on relaxation time." And a custom routine can set the mood with your smart lights and the calming sounds of your favorite playlist.
Yeah, so they actually leaked out the new Home app, and apparently they're going to be going deep into automation and stuff like that.
And whenever you need it.
I feel like that's what they've been missing.
Next up, we'll have a few final thoughts from Rick to wrap up the show. Rick?
Yeah, a few final thoughts, and like I said, we're going to go ahead and get into it.
The Pixel family is finally all coming together.
Finally.
A growing portfolio.
Finally is the key word.
All harnessing Google's
For real.
state-of-the-art AI to understand your needs and make life easier. That's what makes a Pixel. It's a level of helpfulness and personal intelligence that's totally unique in the mobile computing world. Like a smartphone that uses AI to help you take the best photos you've ever shot, answers the phone when you don't want to, and helps you communicate in different languages. A watch that delivers the best of Google and Fitbit together. A tablet that's at home in your hands and in your home.
That's dope. We've been needing that.
It all comes together in a portfolio of Pixel devices.
Lenovo's been doing stuff like that with their tablets, but then it's Lenovo, so
and our Tensor,
I mean, they literally give you no update schedule on their
building
devices,
for
so
years to come.
can't never recommend them.
Can't wait for you to try
They do
this
some cool
personal
stuff.
computing experience for yourself when the newest members of the Pixel family hit store shelves next week. And you can pre-order the new Google Pixel Watch, Pixel 7, Pixel 7 Pro, and our newest Nest devices right now in our online Google store. I hope you love them as much as we do, and thank you so much for watching today.
All right. Appreciate it, man. That was a very refreshing event. So we're going to go ahead and go over to the website, check it out a little bit. So they already got everything updated. So obviously they went over the Pixel 7, Pixel 7 Pro, Pixel Watch, and the tablet that's going to be unveiled next year. Will go on sale next year. They threw the Pixel Buds Pro back in the mix, kind of brought those back up. They've been out for a while already. And the new Nest doorbell. I think they really have a fully baked ecosystem. This is, I think, what everybody expected from Google from the jump. They had the expertise with Android Wear for so long and partnering with watchmakers. You have manufacturers that's been making Android tablets for so long. I think we expected this from day one when they said they were going to make a Pixel phone. From the jump, we thought they were going to have a whole lineup. Finally, you got a watch. Finally, you'll have a tablet. That's a Pixel tablet. You had the Pixel, I forget what the name of it was, but the Pixel tablet that was kind of out there on its own a while back. Great tablet, but super expensive, hard to get a hold of. But yeah, man. So make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, so we're just gonna go down the site and kind of go over everything that they have for sale right now. I know y'all want to know about the prices. They're killing the game on the prices right now. All right, the Pixel 7 is $599. Pixel 7 Pro is $899. That $599 Pixel 7 with the camera that it has, with the access to the Google Assistant features, the call features, that's a steal. I mean, there's no competition for that Pixel 7, especially now it has the new main sensor, so it can do the super red zoom with the new AI cropping up to 2x. That man, that phone is going to be hard to beat. So I guess we can start out taking a look at the Pixel 7, the baby of the bunch. So like I said, $599 comes in three colors. You got the lemongrass, you got the snow, and you got the obsidian. Um, so beautifully designed. So Pixel did lean hard into their energy conservation initiative this year. So all recycled, not all recycled, but heavily incorporated recycled materials in the Pixel 7 and the Pixel Watch. So you've got a fast and responsive display. Let's see what that means. Okay, so I believe that's 90 hertz on the display when they're talking about fast and responsive, but we'll verify that, of course. Some it'll be the same setup as last year, 90 on the 7 and 120 on the 7 Pro. You're getting IP68 water resistance and Gorilla Glass Victus on the front and the back. So they are using 100% recycled aluminum from their matte enclosure, 25% brighter outdoors. That's what's up. We got the new G2. All their battery life. When they say 3 days, what they're talking about is if you use the extreme battery saver mode, so that's no notifications, limited network connectivity, cap brightness, cap processing power. That's not a normal, configuration people use the phone in. But you have that option if you just, you go out for the weekend and you forget your charger, or you kind of out, somewhere we don't have access to a charger, you can flip that mode on and know your phone will last. You just have limited functionality. They're talking about the new camera system. So let me run down some of these new features that they talked about. I was taking notes during the keynote. So as far as call stuff, they have direct my call. They have call screen. They have hold for me, wait times, clear calling, and the new VPN by Google One that is going to cover your connectivity as far as security goes. These are all things I don't use a lot of these just because my phone serves as my work phone as well. My work calls are forwarded, so I get calls with random numbers all the time. I can't call screen somebody, might be a manager or a boss or something like that. Can't, have Google call screen in them. But the feature does work great. It's very convenient. If you have a, a normal phone life, then with call screening, somebody calls, Google will ask you, hey, what do you want to do? And you can have Google ask them questions like, hey, this person's using Google call screen. Kind of tell them what you're calling about, identify yourself. Most spammers, they'll just hang up. They won't even deal with it. Some people will be like, yeah, it's me, pick up, or, this is such and such a so-and-so from here. And you get an actual transcript of it too. So you don't even have to have the phone up to your ear or have it play out loud. You can literally just read and decide what you want to do. And you can actually have Google actually ask them more questions. So if somebody says like, hey, I'm calling from this place, and you can type what you want Google to say, like, what do you want or whatever. And I almost have a conversation with them without actually picking up the phone. This depends on how long they'll talk to the Google Assistant, but that's some cool call features. But back to the camera. So obviously on the 7, you can record in 4K color and other details. And we got another member here. BG TechLife in the building. What's going on, man? Oh, man, I can't hear you, man. Yeah, what's up with you, man?
I'm just going to use this headset.
Yeah, you coming through now.
I'm good?
Yeah, you good. Loud and clear.
Oh, wow. Okay. I don't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, man. I was just going through. I got the site up, kind of walking through the different options and stuff, man. So just quickly, man, how'd you feel about the event overall? Did you get a chance to watch the whole thing?
Yeah, I watched it from beginning to end.
Mhm.
It was exciting for real. I'm excited.
Yeah, yeah, me too,
Um,
man. I feel you. So what's got
uh,
you going, man? What you excited about?
I mean, I'm just for real. Honestly, the biggest thing for me on phones be, I like taking still pictures and everything, but the video cameras, and
Yeah, yeah,
some of that footage that they were showing with those video cameras, as far as the stabilization, and they talking about that macro camera, how you can be
yeah,
three centimeters away from the lens type stuff.
yeah,
Um, I'm definitely like excited for that type of stuff right there. Also, I just want to see like overall how this device rolls out. Like, can they have a seamless rollout? Of a Pixel device of this device. Last year, it wasn't. It was. I feel like last year was all in preparation for this year. You see what I'm saying? As
yeah.
far as
Definitely a dry run. Yeah,
yeah, it was a dry run. Of course, you're gonna have growing pains during the dry run, but with the amount of information they had and the amount of feedback they had constantly,
yeah,
I want to see. I feel like they got Android 13 primed. I don't think they did too much different with the Tensor, except for optimize it a little bit more. So,
hmm
I just want to see. Really, all I'm looking for is the perfect, and I mean the perfect Pixel 6 Pro.
yeah, yeah. I
That's
think
what I'm
that's what a
looking
lot of
for.
people are looking for. Yeah, yeah. I think we're gonna get it this year, man.
Yeah.
So, so I was going over the right now. I'm covering running down to seven. 599. That's a strong price, man. It's got that upgraded sensor. So the Pro and the base 7 both got the same main sensor. They both got that super red zoom up to 2x. Um,
But
like that's at 599, man.
that's crazy.
That's crazy because you still getting that flagship processor as well. All the Google Assistant stuff. I think it's gonna be a great deal. They added this cinematic blur too. I'm interested to see how well that looks because that's another one of those video features.
Oh yeah, and they
It's
trying to do that in high res.
Yeah, yeah. So if they can get that going in high res, I mean, they might have a contender on their hands, man. Because that cinematic mode on the iPhone, it ain't joking this year.
Most definitely.
Yep. And of course, they got all the magic blur stuff. Real tone, definitely a big deal. Everybody appreciates it. Um, adding the zoom in, that's kind of been something Pixel have been a little bit weaker on. See what else they talking about. Oh yeah, the photo one blur. Like this, like when I saw this right here, man. I got two kids. And I in my Google Photos library, man, there are literally
A
just
lot of
dozens and dozens of pictures where I'm taking the same picture over and over again, trying to get it clear when I take it. But if I can kind of have a little bit of assurance to where, like, if I get their face in the picture, Google can straighten that up after the fact. I'm not so stressed about, no, like, be still, like, stop moving, like, stay still, look at me. Um, I just get a shot and then go in. I can use Magic Eraser to remove weird stuff in the background. I can use the photo on blur to sharpen up the face and stuff like that, man. Like if that's the case, man, I'm ready to go. We got another member, RP3 in the building. What's going on, man?
What's up, y'all? Can you hear me? Sound
Yeah, we
good?
got you. Yeah, you sound good. Sound studio quality as always, man.
All right. I just want to make sure.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we're just running down Pixel 7 right now.
hmm
Um, just quickly, man, did you get a chance to watch the whole thing and kind of what
Uh,
are your overall thoughts
y-
so far?
yeah, I watched I think about a good 45 minutes. I think I might miss the first 10 minutes. But from
Okay.
what I've seen, which if what's standing out mostly, it's not so much the phone as the tablet
Yeah,
in
I
my
was
mind.
shocked. I was shocked they kept it under wraps that good, man.
Yeah. I like how, the tablet has a base to sit on like those Amazon hubs.
Yeah, yeah,
So they shook the game. They took the tablet from being a part-time
yeah.
device
hmm
and making it a full-time device that you can integrate into your home and use on your personal pleasure.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I was saying that Lenovo, they've been doing that for a while. They've had like little stands and docks, but then you got to
Mhm.
buy a Lenovo tablet. So
Right.
basically, you buy it, whatever version of Android is on it,
Mhm.
and good luck with any updates. I don't even know if they have an update schedule for Lenovo
Right.
stuff. They just kind of say we'll get to it when we get to it.
Right.
But that
Yeah.
that's
That.
kind of, I feel like that was kind of the theme with the whole presentation. Like everything they presented was something that you would use like in your everyday life.
Right.
Right. So
But they don't realize how game changing that is if far as that tablet, because I guarantee you, as much as everybody likes to say Apple innovates or what have you, and then Amazon got the home hub game on lock.
mm,
Google Google done flipped the script with having that tablet, and it takes one less thing you have to buy
exactly.
from the store. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Because if you're into the Amazon ecosystem, you're
Mm,
gonna have to buy the hub. Then they got that new one where they got the tablet that's attached to the base, but you can't
yeah.
remove the tablet. But
Exactly.
they everybody's gonna be mimicking. I'm surprised Amazon didn't do it, because as many low end tablets that they do sell,
Hmm.
I'm surprised they didn't come up with a removable tablet from the base. To me,
What's up?
that I mean, the tablet thing is really like got me really like,
Got you shook, huh?
yeah, got me shook.
Yeah, I feel you, man. Yeah, so we're gonna go over all of that. I know they said they're gonna start selling that next year, so
Mhm.
that'll be something we'd be looking forward to. But right now, just kind of running down the Pixel 7. Obviously got the Titan M2 chip in there. Got the Tensor G2. They're doing a free VPN through
Mhm.
Google One. So I can't remember if they mentioned anything, but normally with VPNs, when you flip it on, you get a little performance hit.
Mhm.
So it'll be interesting to see how well they smooth that out. But the price, man, at $599
Yeah.
for the Pixel 7, you getting the same main sensor that's on the 7 Pro and the 7.
Mhm.
All those Google features, man. This is gonna be tough. They increased the RAM. They increased the RAM, same RAM as last year. Um, Having been using the 6A, I'll say the RAM makes a lot of difference. That's the only kind of, not pain point, but area that I would look at right now. Right now, Android, you need 8 gigs,
Yeah.
especially if you're doing any kind of social media. Because even though this 6A has the tensor chip,
Mhm.
the RAM causes a problem. Like when you're doing reels, or you're editing some clips and stuff like that, that RAM limit causes some issues, at least for me sometimes.
Right.
But on the 7, 4355 milliamp hour battery, 24 plus hour battery life, we all know that that's going to be dependent on your lifestyle. Fast wireless charging, uh, M2 security chip, fingerprint unlock. Finally, face unlock is back for
Yeah.
real, and the built-in VPN. All right, so now we're gonna move on to the 7 Pro. This is, it's their baby. So let's see. So the 7 Pro, $899, super strong price. Is the 14 Pro $100 better than the 7 Pro? I don't think it is. This hazel color, man. Seeing this with that watch,
Yeah.
I think that's going to be a sleeper color this year. They got the snow and they got the obsidian as well. If you're trying to make a panda one, obviously you're going to look for this obsidian joint because it's got the black frame. But this one right here, man, if you don't mind standing out, I mean,
I don't think that's going to stand out as much as people think it is. I mean, if you can rock a purple iPhone,
so I saw the purple iPhone in person. It's not like eye catching. Like
right,
it's real dark and kind of subtle. It's matte.
right.
But this right here, man, I saw
It's
one get unboxed,
oh,
and
it's
it's
popping.
yeah, because this is all like polished aluminum, so
Oh,
that
okay.
gold is shiny and it's gold all around the bezel. I mean, all around the frame as well. Um, Obviously, a lot of people put cases on them, but it's something that's different. Like you
Right.
put this phone down, nobody's gonna think it's an iPhone. Like it, I think Google's doing good with the design language. The same G2 sensor. So they're doing an LTPO display, 10 hertz up to 120 hertz. Same Quad HD display does get a little bit brighter this year. Um,
Hey, is this? I don't mean to interrupt you. Is the
I'm-
7 a variable refresh rate? They're 90 hertz. Is it, or is it 90 hertz constantly?
I believe it's 90 hertz. I mean 90 hertz constant.
No, it's verbal. It said it.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a
All right.
it's
I
verbal.
missed that part.
The
Okay.
seven. Okay, they didn't mention it in the documentation. I missed that part. Yeah. Did they say what it goes down to? Does it have like just like a couple different modes, like go
It's
from
just
60 to 90?
I don't think so. I think whatever I seen, it said just verbal 90 hertz. It didn't have that 10 it didn't have a specific number. It just said verbal. So maybe, I'm not exactly sure.
It may match what they're doing. It wouldn't make no sense to have it not match what the big boys doing.
Well, so
It's just 90 as the max.
I think that so the LTPO display is a little bit more pricey. So I don't
Right.
know if they will put this same one in there. I think they probably doing could they just call out smooth?
Yeah. It's not the LTPO, it's a FHD for sure.
Yeah. So
All right.
yeah, we could check later. I'm sure
All
we
right.
can
All right.
come
All right.
out.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that was a question I had earlier. I missed that part on the 7. The triple camera sensor. Man, this camera's gonna be great, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna be great. That wide angle, I think they picked up some low hanging fruit there. It's got autofocus, that macro mode. Yeah, it's gonna be dope. Of course, you got the water resistance. That's par for the course. Everybody, Gorilla Glass Victus on the front and back. 25% brighter display. Did y'all have any issues with the display brightness on the 6 Pro? I didn't have any.
I didn't.
Yeah. So, brighter the better, I guess. Of course, you got the Tensor 2 and this camera sensor. So you got the triple camera, you got the 12 megapixel ultra wide, 50 megapixel wide, which is the main sensor, and the 48 megapixel telephoto. So you get an optical 5x, but they're throwing a whole lot of Google magic on top of it to
Right.
get you up to 30x zoom, and basically say that their 2x from the main is going to be basically the same as having a dedicated lens, which their 2x has been looking pretty good. So yeah, so now you got the macro on the wide angle. Excited to see that, and so this is exclusive to the 7 Pro, right?
Right.
So it's going to be interesting. The cinematic blur.
Yeah.
Uh,
In the background. You
yeah,
gotta pay attention to them edges because they.
yeah, that's always the hard part. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Hopefully, with their dedicated hardware, they can have that implemented effectively, because that'll be a cool mode if if it looks good.
Yeah.
Real tone, of course, for
W-
everybody in here, real tone,
We'll see.
deal,
It's
big deal.
Right.
a wait and see.
Yeah. Well, now the real tone is legit. I remember the first time I took a picture of my daughters with the Pixel 6 Pro,
Hmm.
and I just showed my wife, and she was like, "That is the best they've ever looked."
Oh,
Because my girls are two different skin tones,
right.
darker one's lighter, but then also, you have different, you're not like the same color.
Right.
Oh, right. You got different kind of undertones and all that stuff. So
Right.
real tones legit. At a glance, yeah, the new car keys. So you do have some cars that they're gonna be able to use nearby share, apparently.
Okay.
Unlike your car, we'll see how that goes. The translate in real time, that's dope. Like
Right.
all their voice dictation stuff, that
I,
was pretty cool.
I know one of the companies ain't gonna be BMW because
Oh no, BMW, they want the money.
they all Apple. They Apple everything, man. They
Yeah.
ridiculous. My
Yeah.
my wife has a BMW
Mhm.
and she exclusively used Android. So when she
Mm.
was trying to pair her phone to her car, the person on the other end was like, I have to get a booklet out. We don't do that many Android. I mean, they were like all confused and everything, but they finally got it done. But it
Wow.
was like it took
Like it
somebody
was an
locally.
alien.
Yeah, it was like it was alien to them. They was like, they got a whole manual to do handle any kind of Apple issues, but when it came to doing a Samsung, they were like, we gotta call out for help.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
wild, man. That's always interesting to me when people act like Android like is foreign.
Right.
Yo, it's wild. But I mean, yo, it's just crazy when we sit back and we look at this, and the Pixel 7 Pro is the same price as the iPhone 14 Plus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just find that like, bruh,
yeah, man. That's Google is
that's
serious.
Yeah.
yo,
They
But I
serious.
mean, but those are all the things we've always said in the past, that if a company wants to come in and at
Mhm.
least make a name, they got to at least undercut and give
Yeah.
you.
right,
They got to over you know provide and
Mhm.
cut your legs off underneath you on the price.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely, man. Like, I mean, trying to compete with Apple on the price, like that's like you can. Not many companies can do that. Samsung has fought that battle. They then finally got up there with Apple.
Right.
But if you're coming
But
in out the gate, you got
r-
to. You can't charge what Apple charge.
right. And then
yeah,
Samsung cut their own throat anyway when they started offering crazy discounts like 3 months later.
Yeah, I
right,
think so. I think for Samsung, just be quick. I think for Samsung, the price is just a kind of their way to establish
Right.
equality with Apple. With Apple, because
Right.
obviously, if something is cheaper, the first question is, well, why is it cheaper? Is the Apple product
right,
better or something like that? So they
Right.
price their stuff the same price as Apple, but very few people actually pay that price. So they kind of pulling the switcheroos. Like, yeah, we're equal with Apple. You know, our devices are just as good. That's why they cost the same, but we can get $1,000 off. You know, come on.
Right. I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. All right.
Yeah,
Back to Google.
yeah. So,
yo, the
yeah, it,
value is definitely there.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's undeniable. That's not even a question. So now
Yeah,
it's like, well, how hard is the switch?
Right.
Yeah. So, Rob, you talking about this a couple days back. The Face Unlock
Mm-hmm.
is back finally.
so I
Yeah.
wonder if that's gonna be something that will eventually, like, let's say, will they put it on a Pixel 6 Pro? You know, or is it just this new front facing camera that they got that they only want to exclude use facial recognition exclusively on that?
Do that G2 sensor is not on that one, right? So I think
Oh
they
yeah,
really emphasized the G2 sensor for security. I mean, they can put it on any phone.
Yeah,
right,
yeah. Because I don't know. That's interesting. Because I think processing power wise, they got it. And then if your security chip is the Titan M2, that's the same one from last year.
Right. Yeah.
So I mean,
They
and that
could put it on there if they want to.
did they even mention that at all in the keynote?
They said it was exclusive to.
Oh, okay.
I think they
seven or
said it
something.
was exclusive to the sevens.
Oh, okay. Because I was gonna say that's not even really like a selling point, but
Right.
yeah. So now, of course, they got the Buzz Pro. They've been out for a while. So the watch. Let's see. Do they have like a little blurb about it?
You want to check these comments real quick?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
I
man.
got 'em.
Okay, yeah.
Let me
Run them
go
down.
through
Run
it.
them down.
Yeah, we got Mike in the building. Joke attack. What's going on, Mike? He said, "Did I miss anything?" Yeah, it was pretty dope. It was a good. I watched from beginning to end. I lost a little bit of focus when they was talking about the tablet because honestly, the tablet scares me because when I think of tablet, I think I feel like to have a real tablet that can compete, especially with an iPad, you gotta have some real computing power. And when they talk about we got a tablet and it's got a dock with a speaker, I'm thinking big ass nest. So that's what scares me. You know what I mean? I want something. If I'm gonna buy a tablet, I gotta be able to do some stuff with it. I don't want just watch YouTube on it and stuff like that. We got Mark T said he ordered something already. He ordered the Hazel already. That Mark T is definitely a boss.
Oh
Shout
yeah.
out to Mark.
Yeah.
Okay, so myself, anyone look at the trading value, I can get a trade with my Pixel 6 for $440 off. So that's if you're getting $440 off with a Pixel 6,
Yeah.
that's clutch right there when the Pixel 7 Pro is $899.
I
That's
Yeah.
got
half
the
off.
I got the Best Buy trade-ins if y'all want to see them.
All right.
What Best Buy is offering. If Eric is done, I'll wait. Make sure Eric's done.
Okay. Yeah, we'll run down the watch and kind of what's going on with it, and then we'll kind of go over some of the deals that's out there in these streets.
All right.
That's good. Shout out to Jazzy Jeff in the building.
Jazzy Jeff for sure. That snow color. Yeah, man. That hazel, man. I'm interested to see it in a while, man. I know my Best Buy ain't gonna have it up for a while, but
Mhm.
we gonna see.
I'm still upset with the design,
Oh, the watch.
of the watches in general. Everybody's that smooth
Yeah.
oval, that circle look, and like I said, we need some, more, I don't know, defined lines in them, and harder edges and what have you.
So I saw I think it was speaking of somebody. So they got some like watch cases that kind of go around it.
Hmm.
So
Mm.
like with the Samsung watch, they had like a little cover for the bezel.
Right.
They could kind of change up and give it a more kind of classy look. I feel like it's an opportunity for that with this one, but we'll see. It's the first time it's been out in a while, so
Right.
see they got like a little 3D look at it. So this is it up close. So yeah, it's smooth now.
It's smooth, but almost too smooth.
Right,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah,
You know what I'm
saying.
saying? It's smooth, but a little bit. It's kind of like I would call it. It's just kind of like if you more into like me, I like a G Shock style of watch.
Right.
If
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not wearing like a real time piece, and that one, it's like it's just kind of like dainty. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And kind of like if you notice all the models for the watch, basically all of them was ladies. It's kind of feminine. You know what I'm saying? And I mean you can not no knock to anybody. If anybody like it, it's your preference or whatever. But it's definitely a little, it's just not, even in black, it just don't got that, it's I ain't gonna say rugged look, but it's
Mm.
just
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel what you're saying.
Mm.
Yes, they did say that they were inspired by a water drop for the design of it. So
Yeah, they got to get off of that smooth. I mean, I don't know, man. I'll be quiet. They just got to get off of that for real.
yeah, yeah, it's super minimalist. I'd say if you into minimalism, maybe if you're a dude, you get the black one. Black one don't look that bad. It's
I mean,
just
it don't look that bad, but it's still, it's
yeah,
like it's missing. It's like it's no like you know what I mean. It's
Right.
just
yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel what you're
yeah,
saying.
it's all pizzazz. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're right.
Yeah, so of course they snatched the Fitbit a while back, so the Fitbit Premium included for 6 months,
Hmm.
and you get some Fitbit functionality. To talk about the beauty and live healthy with Fitbit seamlessly with the Pixel and Android portfolio. Bold, circular, and dome design. I don't know about bold, but it's definitely circular and it's
Yeah.
definitely dome. All right, we'll go with that. So these some different watch bands. So any of these so they got like a little bit more rugged watch band here. Got a little bit more,
See that,
masculine band on
like that
these.
metal one. It look like it needs a trim piece to match
Yeah,
that metal one. It like it's missing something still.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they
It's
were able
like
to,
the
if you're able to put like a little bezel around
Yeah,
it,
bezel. Yeah, that's
I
the
think
word.
that might there might be some potential.
Yeah.
But even these like that come with these little kind of hooks.
Like if I was like wearing workout clothes, you got a sweatsuit, you know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
you like you about to attend a sporting event or something like that. I can rock that. But if I was going out, you know what I'm saying, it'd
Yeah.
be kind of hard to wear that. Pause.
even to the gym, it still don't. It just even to the gym, like you got on the sweatshirt, like look at this lemongrass colorway. You know what I
Just
mean?
living grass.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
it is, right?
That's
Lemongrass, right?
uh
The lemongrass colorway. So
yeah.
if you look at that, right,
Uh-huh.
it's not like you can wear I hate to talk about Apple, but you could wear an Apple Watch with a lime green band, and it still got a certain look to it. You know what I mean? It
Mhm.
still got a certain feel about it. Even like a Galaxy Watch Classic,
Yeah,
you could
those
wear, and it's still gonna have like some structure to it. You see what
There
I'm
you go.
saying?
Yeah, I
That
feel what
is
you're
like,
saying.
yeah, like it's
Well,
just that one is.
so do you think that that's because
is it a Fitbit emphasis on the design?
so I was going to go back to the watches right quick
Uh-huh.
because if you look at like smart bands and not smart bands, like fitness bands and fitness watches, granted they're not as smooth,
Right.
but they don't have that kind of watch structure to them.
Right. Yeah.
So, and
Right.
because the Apple Watch don't really have much structure to it either. It's pretty much just a rectangular
Right.
kind of piece of glass. So
I,
is that just kind of conditioning? Like you just the
Maybe,
Apple Watch
man.
status symbol, and this is kind of new
I
and
think
different.
It
it's the
could be
search.
that.
It
Yeah.
don't even like I will say this like it's a big difference between when it like let's say okay when you got an Apple Watch on your wrist when you got a smaller size and the
Mhm.
bigger size when you get the bigger size it looks a little bit more like it just has a look about it like it's a little bit it looks a little tougher you see what I'm saying
Yeah, yeah, I
like
feel you.
you know what I mean like it looks a little bit more this is a watch we talk about $350 here you see what
Yeah,
I'm saying so you can't be going off of Fitbit design because Fitbits is what at you see what I'm saying
yeah, yeah.
$100 $150 you see what I'm saying so it's just like I feel like this kind of remind me of the Galaxy Watch just a
Mhm.
little bit but the Galaxy Watch got it because it's got some buttons on the side that make it just look a little bit rougher and you can get the classic with the bezel on there so
Yeah,
they should have made this and then they should have made something else with a little bit more design to it a little bit more emphasis on like a like a workout watch, just somebody that wants a different style of watch. This reminds me of this is a watch. These watches put me in the mind of like when I'm going to Macy's to buy my mother a Anne Klein watch for Christmas. You see what I'm saying?
All
I
right.
Type deal.
I feel
All
you
right.
on that.
All right. All right.
Yeah. So they got a
We
black one here with. Oh,
yeah.
they look. I mean, I think
The
if you like
faces are
minimalist,
nice.
yeah, I think like I understand what BG's saying. It just kind of if you look for something that's got a little bit more structure, especially if you like G watches, I mean G Shock watches or Citizen, basically you kind of left out
Yeah.
right now.
Right.
So
Yeah.
hopefully some accessory makers. It's almost like it was built for somebody to put something around it because you even got like a little gap between the crown right there, and then you got this large
Right.
kind of piece right here where even if you had some sort of snap some sort of case around it, you still have some clearance. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. It's
we
gonna
got
have to be
somebody
the case.
backstage.
Oh.
okay, hold on. Oh, stud in the
What up?
building. What's going on, man?
What's going on, guys? Thanks for
Much, man.
having me.
Oh
What
yeah,
up?
man. Yeah, just running down the watch. We talked about the 7 to 7 Pro. Real quick, did you get a chance to watch the event? And if so, kind of your overall feelings?
I mean, I'm not crazy about the watch. I think it's expensive. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a little dainty.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if dainty's a word, but I guess it is now. Um,
Oh yeah.
I think my wife would like the watch, but she
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't like the price. I like the colors of some of the bands and stuff like that. I think that looks real clean and slick.
Mm-hmm.
The phone, I'm excited about some of the improvements they made on the Lamborghini of smartphone cameras.
There you go.
So it's already a phenomenal camera on the 6 Pro, 6A, 5, 5A.
Mm-hmm.
So for them to actually invest in some features on the camera, I thought was kind of a welcome for me because they got some cool little features, that people, like you said, tech gentlemen, stuff that you can use
Yeah,
in everyday scenarios. So I'm excited, man. I think the hazel color is kind of cool, something different
yeah, yeah.
out the block. The price, seems pretty fair. 512 you can get for 1099. So um, looks like they're trying to compete. So which is good for Google because sometimes they kind of just do
Yeah.
what they do.
Yep. So, kind of the elephant in the room with the watch, this Exynos 9110 chip. When it's an older chip.
Yeah, I don't know about the chip. The chip doesn't bother me so much because I think Samsung's had the same chip for like 25 years in their watches. So I don't know if you need like a super powerful whatever you put in a watch type of deal. I don't know if it's like a phone, but I think the price is a little. Especially with the OnePlus watch. I know that watch wasn't very, um, very good, but I don't know
Yeah,
how much that was when it came out.
yeah, it was pretty cheap though. But in the OnePlus watch is it's like a closed kind of loop. It's closer to a fitness tracker than a smartwatch. Like it does like it has like that little like app store, I think, like pre-installed stuff. But it had like real limited features when it first came out. I think it was
Yeah.
like 199 or something like that. But yeah, the only reason I mentioned this and just kind of being somebody who's had like several Android Wear watches
Right.
and dealing with Samsung's watches up until the 4, Samsung's Tizen was always drastically smoother, drastically more efficient as far as battery life compared to any Android Wear watch. That was always an issue. Um, so I think that'll be something they kind of have to prove with this watch, especially with it looking to be, kind of dainty.
Yeah.
I think it's just they just getting them back into the watch. I think they just getting back into the watch game.
Yeah,
So for the simple fact, I think they're just trying to make an ecosystem. So
Right.
I
yeah,
think the focus is like right now to get the phone dialed in, but they
hmm
knew they had to make a watch, and they know
yeah,
they're gonna have to make a tablet. But these first generations, they dared to create an Apple system. I mean, not an app. I said an Apple system. Wow, but an ecosystem, and maybe later on, maybe next year, they can get a team together, get the watch dialed, then get the styling dialed, then
hmm
kind of like more inclusive. Because I mean, it's a fantastic looking watch. When I seen
Yeah.
that gold and that little like gold shimmery band, like I thought that
Mhm.
looked amazing. But like for
yeah,
my
yeah,
wife though, like you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
You got to start with a baseline. I think that's what they're
yeah,
doing.
yeah,
So they're going to start with a baseline, and then they're going to grow from that. So they got to throw something out there, and
Mhm.
yeah,
they had to make it look at least halfway decent, what they thought would be received well by the public, and then they're just going to go from there. That's all.
yeah,
Or-
It's an
yeah,
attractive watch. I will give them that. It's
Yeah.
very attractive. Like it's
yeah,
like most women when they see it, they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's nice," like.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm
And
waiting for Ashley to see it and see what she say.
yeah, I'm telling you,
Oh,
it's clean. It's got a clean.
my wife just going to want to know, does it work with her Samsung phone? If it does, then she'll like it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it'll work.
so that's a benefit of Android, man. I know right now I have my wife. She has a Galaxy Watch Active 2, and she has a Michael Kors. I forget the particular name, but like a more kind of classy
Mm-hmm.
Android Wear watch.
Yeah.
And she goes between those depending on where she's going because the Active 2 you just can't dress it up, and then the uh, Michael Kors watch. It's Fossil. She had a Michael Kors one before.
Mm.
It's a Fossil watch, but that one runs Android Wear, and so it just dies and has bad performance. So
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hopefully this will kind of mix those two worlds together.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just going down the tech specs on the 7 Pro, and that's the flagship. HDR video. I know that's been on Samsung devices for a while, but it's always kind of been like a labs experimental kind of feature. But they're kind of putting it out there as like a main functionality of video. Have y'all played with that? I know Apple does they do Dolby Vision.
Right.
It's
Right.
cool. Um,
It's going to be a welcome. It's a welcome feature. You know what I'm saying? It helps them compete in the video aspect of their camera features,
no.
and they need to at least get into the. I mean, they always been in the argument of top three, but they always settled in at number three when it comes to video.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
I agree
So
with that.
so maybe they can get into the video talk this year, depending on what Samsung does in February.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. 'Cause Samsung, they could take some good video. It's just obviously Apple is kind of not leaps and bounds, but they're like a clear you know.
Apple get way more app support.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
so I was going to mention that. So with the even with being able to shoot Dolby Vision on the iPhone, they have to do like a special kind of transcoding if you're going to take a video shot in Dolby Vision and post it like on Facebook or
Right.
Instagram. Whereas Google, they kind of glazed over, but they said that they have a special partnership with Snap, TikTok, and YouTube for their HDR video, so it'll look better the normal video when you post it to those platforms. So I'm interested to see how that looks.
So if everything works to fruition for them, then the Google will be like one of the top content creator phones out.
So I've been using I was mentioning earlier, I've been using the 6A kind of as my main social media kind of phone, and the RAM has been the biggest issue. But outside of that, it's been cool. So I'll be happy to be on the 7 Pro, bigger screen, smoother screen, more RAM, and if the camera is gonna be just work better with those social media platforms, that'll be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that front facing camera is going to be the real. That could be the difference right there.
Yeah,
Whatever kind of video you can get out that front facing camera, and that there's supposed to be a better sensor and things of that nature. And the front facing camera on the Pixel 7 Pro really wasn't slacking. So for them to step that up and add that facial recognition, that camera probably can get way more information than the old sensor they was using, and that's
Yeah.
why you may see that facial recognition on the 7 Pro and not the 6 Pro. So I think that's going to be the big difference in video. If they
yeah,
can,
yeah.
the photos is got it. You know what I'm saying? And the
Mhm.
video on the Pixel 6 Pro was great also. But I think the way that they point is like, yo, this camera, and Samsung got a lot of props for that S22 Ultra camera being so versatile. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? And I think that's what they also noticed that, and they trying to catch that.
yeah, yeah, man. The versatility you mentioned it. I used to have this anxiety. I got dealing with a fold as well. Leaving the house, I feel like I have to have multiple phones because I need one that's good for pictures, one that's good for video. Especially if you testing the phone that the camera just kind of subpart altogether, you can't even really lean into it like that because you always got to have a backup. Some of y'all carry iPhones. I always carry a Pixel with me, but being able to have one phone and know like I'm getting the best of both worlds. Like some video pop off, I'm taking great video, great pictures, and then just these options they got, man. Like the face unblur, you can be able to go back, and unblur faces and on older pictures you didn't even take with the Pixel, the Magic Eraser. I think that they're really creating their own lane because nobody else is really they're offering this stuff. Like Samsung has their little object remover, and I think Apple talked about one too. But
Apple got that click on a picture and you can pretty much uh lift that picture up off the background and place it on another one. It's almost like a creator's dream. Like
yeah,
like
Mm.
background remover. Yeah,
background remover. You can do thumbnails, everything with that.
yeah,
Yeah,
but then Canva though, like
Yeah.
So it'll fix your blurry pictures from like 2 years ago.
yeah, like even if you
Not
didn't
yet.
take them on,
Oh
huh?
wow.
any phone.
Yeah. Well, so
Okay.
like it's exclusive to Google Photos on the Pixel 7 Pro. The
Wow.
photo
So I
on
can
the
fix all my OnePlus and Samsung pictures.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dang.
That's funny.
That's good, dog.
Hey,
They got the
hey,
got
hey,
them
fixing
blurry
my
pictures
phone.
from Samsung, bro.
Hey,
Yeah.
fixing my phone
That
picture
shutter
too, man.
lag.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the shutter lag. As soon as the light gets shaky, that shutter started getting janky, man.
Yeah, I mean OnePlus is just software, but
Poor
Samsung, man,
OnePlus.
I don't know why they don't. I guess they just don't care about
One-
fixing the lag.
Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited, man. I think
Yeah, man, I think it's gonna be.
yeah, it's gonna be dope.
I
So
mean,
we can
that's what color you guys like.
I like seeing other people with the hazel. I don't know if I'd like for me to have the hazel because I always like doing like a little black and white scheme. So I would say,
Obsidian snow.
yeah, I think for my long term goals, the obsidian will work better with the black bezel or this darker color bezel. Um,
Yeah, that black is nice.
Yeah. But this,
I think
this
that hazel's gonna sell out.
yeah, this hazel's gonna be.
That's gonna be hard to get.
Yeah, that this is. I think this is like Apple's product red right now
Right.
because
Yep.
it's a looking phone. It's different, classy, and then you can buy watch the match. I think that's so important. I feel like in the past Google never really. It don't take much effort and much research to see people like to have stuff that match. They got to coordinate, right? So
Coordinate.
you know now you can have the phone that match the watch. The tablet, they kind of showed one color. Maybe that was a hazel color. I don't know. But you don't really leave the house with the tablet like that. But the phone and watch, got to have those options to match, man.
I mean, they'll eventually get to the ecosystem at some point.
I mean, I feel like I feel like they've been working on a different part of the ecosystem than everybody else. Like the home assistant ecosystem, they're beating the brakes off everybody else. Like you can say, "Hey G," and control lights, thermostats, you know, pull up video on doorbells, control your TV, audio. Like, I mean, it's kind of everywhere. They were just lacking on the physical ecosystem part. So I think they putting the bow on the hardware.
Apple's HomeKit is pretty good though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's kind of locked down though.
It's trash, man.
Like certain devices and stuff. Because I have a buddy of mine.
Amazon is 1 and Google is like
2,
1B.
Yeah.
Type of thing, because their doorbell camera deal was that Nest was lacking for a while.
I got the Nest, man. It was awful.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's what made me go to a Ring.
Yeah, I got the Ring, bro. The Ring is so much better. The app is like 10 times better than the Nest app.
And then and you get different cameras. Yeah, you get different cameras on the Ring and everything.
I mean,
yeah.
I got mine like
you get a wide angle shot.
I got like 5 cameras.
Yeah.
I think I have 4 cameras.
Yeah.
And it's just so user friendly. Like I tried the Nest, and man, it was a pain in the butt.
Like you talking about the doorbell or the other Nest cameras?
I had doorbell. I had the street where my garage, and then backyard, and then I had inside Nest camera, and it was just I mean, using that Nest app was painful, man. I mean, I did it for like a month, and it was just the app is so bad.
What were your problem with that? Was it like slow or laggy or?
Yeah, it's just the app is not user friendly. I mean, like, I think the 3 of the cameras were in the app, and then the other one I had to go to another app to look at the camera. I was like, what the hell? And then so Ring, everything's right there, man. Like on the dashboard, and you can see all your cameras. Punch the one you want, look at it, download it, whatever you need to do. Answer the doorbell.
Okay, so
very light and day ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that makes sense. I see what you're saying now, because I have some Eufy cameras. They are Google compatible, but obviously to see the Eufy cameras, I got to go to the Eufy app. I got the Nest doorbell. To view the Nest doorbell cameras, I got to go to the Nest app. But they started rolling out the new Home app, and they're actually pulling all those camera views into the Home app, so you can see all your cameras.
I don't know if you can see that, but that's kind of like the layout. So that's like my porch, my driveway, my living room,
big screen here,
and then sorry, I don't know, it's probably blurry, but
you got to pull come back a little.
Yeah, put me full.
So I'm trying to see how to do that. Let me see.
I know. I don't know how to use StreamYard either.
Yeah. Pull it back a little bit so it can focus.
Yeah, I don't know if it'll
back.
Well, it's probably better that people don't see all my shit anyway.
No,
put it in front of your face.
Yeah,
put it in front of your face.
No, he don't want everybody to see all his.
No, that's fine. I don't want I don't want him to see the Lamborghini.
Oh yeah. But I see the layout you're talking about.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's like
views.
A porch. I have my front door, the driveway where I park my Tesla, and then the backyard, and then the living room. The living room just shows the, like the door, and then like the walkway. That's the only part of the inside of my house that I have videotape, because then it's like FBI. My kids come over, they're always like, "Is the camera on?" I said, "Hell yeah, it's on."
This is like my front door. You see how wide angle that is? And
yeah, man, I'm
Oh,
telling
yeah.
you, Ring's got it going. I'm telling you.
So
And
when is
then
the
it's
last
got a-
time I used the Nest doorbell?
I used it
I
last
just used
year.
it a second ago. Oh,
No,
it'd
'cause
be announcing people at my door.
yeah, because I don't know, because my
I'm gonna
Nest
have, I'm gonna
doorbell
have to invest
has a
in that.
wide. Yeah, my Nest doorbell has a wide angle view, and also it has
Like the Nest,
it'll
itself, like the doorbell itself is decent.
You just talking
It's,
about the app?
yeah, it's the app and the ecosystem that's
Oh,
harsh.
okay. Yeah, I see. Okay.
That's rough. Like
Then but you
if
turn
you
it
got a
landscape.
Ring, oh my god, you would be like, damn, yeah, that looks cool.
Landscape you
Yeah.
get way more.
Yeah, man,
Yo.
have to look at that. I've always done the Nest just because I like the fact that it can recognize faces and kind of tell you, who's coming to the door, who's there, and
Yeah.
that kind of recognition
Is
stuff.
Tana still there? I got no focus on my camera. My camera sucks.
Hey, man.
Yo,
Oh, you got that background.
Oh, there it is. There it is.
Hello.
Yeah, you got that
Look,
background.
Tana, what's up? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Tana, what up,
Yes,
Tana?
What's going on,
Tana's in
Tana?
the spot.
Yeah.
Who?
MWT was
MWT.
in the building. What's going on? Appreciate you for stopping through. But yeah, man. So I didn't know that, man. So I looked at the Ring. This was like years ago before I got my first Nest doorbell. But
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's probably too like what you're used to. Like if you're
Yeah.
used to the Nest, you could probably.
You can
That's
finesse
all
it.
you know.
You
Yeah.
can finesse the Nest, and it's getting better. So you can finesse all that Google. There's a lot of YouTubers who do home
Yeah.
setups. I'll just go ahead and do my research like like I recommend everybody else, because what's good for me may not be good for you.
Yeah. I mean, 'cause
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, like I like
the camera quality. But if the app, I don't have experience with other apps. But as far as the camera quality, night mode, stuff like that,
Yeah, camera quality is good.
it is a little laggy.
The
though.
microphones on the Nest are better than the Ring cameras, for
Oh,
sure. Because my living room, you could hear people talking, and it's like,
Yeah.
Pixel 7, iPhone Pro.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the
And
thing with Ring, they integrate so well with Amazon and
that's
what have you.
yeah.
I want to get the Rob. Do you have an Echo? Like the
Yeah,
screen?
I got the Echo right here. I got one where if my doorbell go off, my Echo would turn on and go straight to the camera.
Yeah, that's what
here.
I need. How
Right
long does
here.
that? Can you keep that camera on like for duration of like hours, or it turns off?
You mean far as my
Echo.
Echo camera? It'll turn off on its own. I don't like for it to just sit there.
Yeah.
With it just actually showing the screen.
Yeah, because I want to get one of those. I'm probably gonna get it for Black Friday just to put it in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
It's just nice when you're expecting people.
Yeah, and you can also. But the thing about it, Ring asks for so many permissions.
Right.
You know, Amazon in general. Put it like this: Amazon in general. So if you want to connect your Ring, then I got my thermostat connected.
Right.
And you got all, then if I want to do Amazon package delivery in my garage, I can set that. I had that set up for a minute and my wife didn't like it. She said, "Oh, that's creepy."
My wife did the same thing.
That's
She's
creepy.
like, I don't like that.
That's creepy. Somebody come in your garage and drop off your packages and stuff. I was like,
somebody came by, was in the garage having a beer.
Oh no!
I said, "Oh, that's Joey, man. He's the Amazon driver."
That's wild.
She didn't like that, but it was like when I was getting some expensive things, it was working out.
Yeah, I actually
feel you on
like
that.
it because I had it set up through my same way through the Amazon app, but the Ring notifications though are annoying as hell.
Yeah, they are.
Sometimes you're at work and somebody's like, "Somebody's at your house."
Right.
I don't know if you ever
Can you
heard
do
it.
Can you do the zones?
Yeah, they got the zones. Then they got
Okay.
they got a bird's eye view where you can see footsteps of people.
Yeah,
where they've been around your camera. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like a kind of backtrack.
Yeah.
Kind of deal. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah. All right.
But let's switch back so we can.
I got some trade-ins if y'all want to see some trade-ins.
Oh yeah,
how much? I saw that Google trade-ins are pretty good.
Yeah, so we can look at the Google ones, and then Rob, I'll let you share, and you can show the.
What are they giving for the Samsung S22 Ultra?
I can show you the Best Buy ones real quick once Eric is ready. when he tells me to.
So for carriers, we can talk about that.
No, do unlock trading in a
Yeah.
S22 Ultra. There
Yeah,
you
you got to break it down phone for phone, but they real disrespectful to Motorola and OnePlus.
Come on, man. Motorola
Fold flip.
Motorola
Okay,
hasn't had a good
S22.
phone since 2016. Sorry,
Right.
Forbes.
Hey, that Edge Plus is it?
Man, don't believe the hype on the Edge Plus. Ain't nobody gonna use that phone. Come on, man.
I literally got a homie who bought it, man.
Come on, man.
The
Got
specs,
Android 8 on it.
No, man, it's got 13, and they do 4 years updates.
All right.
Come on, man.
So 2
years updates. My bad.
Go ahead and hit.
My man said 4.
Mm.
Stop lying.
675.
How much?
675 for 128 gigabyte Ultra.
Yep.
How about for 512?
At least they're giving you different dollar amounts
725.
for your storage. Apple don't even do
That's
this.
not bad.
Oh yeah, Apple
I
don't
mean,
do that at all.
Samsung
Right.
gave me 1,000 for my 512 for the Fold 4, but I mean that's extreme. But that's
at least
725
Google-
not bad.
Yeah, at least Google's respecting the storage. Like I said, regardless of your storage.
Yeah, I like they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Apple's like, you got a phone? Okay, don't matter.
Right.
Yeah.
Here's the
We're
price for
taking
the
it.
phone.
1 terabyte. We don't
Thank
care.
Yeah, they're like, hey, maybe he'll trade it in. He won't notice.
Yeah,
Right.
tell you.
How
So
about,
they don't have
how
a
about iPhone 13 Pro Max?
All right, see how they treating the young Apple. Okay, here we go. 13 Pro Max. See what the base is. $595.
Ooh.
See if you bought that big boy, what you get. $750.
Yeah.
512, they'll probably give you 725.
Yeah, and that's from last year. So that's a good,
Dang. They say
what's that, about half of what that phone costs? A little less
How
than
much
half.
is it? 7.
$750.
they Rick James they couch.
You could probably sell your iPhone 13 Pro Max
Oh.
512 for a good 950.
Online.
Oh.
Yeah.
On
Oh, if you got a
street, yeah.
terabyte?
Swapper.
Yeah.
On
Because
Swapper.
they discontinued them. So you can't even buy
Yeah,
them.
and the SIM card thing.
Yeah, so that's a hot.
I saw
phone.
they weren't trading in the 6A.
Yeah. So
They're
let's
like,
see.
nah, you keep that.
Yeah, because they still selling it. So if you got a 6 Pro from last year, see how you sitting. See what
Yeah,
the
I had a
base is.
256.
Dang.
480.
540, I think, for the 256.
Yeah, 540. And if you
That's
bought
not
the big
bad.
boy,
Because that thing's
600.
selling for like 500 now.
Yeah. So you're getting pretty much street value. I mean,
did they have any folds on there?
Yeah,
they had the Fold 3, 2,
Fold 3.
and the original one.
700.
Nah. It was Fold 3 for 256. 590.
590.
Dang.
Then if you
But,
got
I mean, that's probably what it's going for anyway.
But you get 1,000 when you went fold for fold.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, for Samsung, you got 1,000 for it, which
How much they give for the Z Flip? $25?
now they're doing like 4 or something for the 3. They don't have a 4.
Man, that's a phone that's value just goes right in the toilet as soon as you buy it.
Well, that's as long as you don't.
If you go
buy it
Samsung
at
for
retail,
Samsung, if
Yeah.
you go Samsung for anybody else, it goes in the toilet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
'cause
also
you buy it
who's
for $1,000, it
paying-
goes $650 the next day.
But so that's what I was saying. What about the prices? Who is buying it for $1,000? Like if you get them you throw anything in Samsung for one of their phones, you're not paying retail. So I don't know. It hurts the resale value, but it kind of puts you in the loop of where I'd be stupid not to just go with
Because
Samsung.
if
and
you
trade
keep
it
that
in.
Flip, they're probably going to give you good money when the Flip 5 comes out.
Exactly.
Right. Like I said, you gotta go Samsung for Samsung. If you got a Google, go Google. Anytime you flipping these phones.
Yeah.
But they're only trading in phones, right? That's it. No
Yeah.
tablets or anything, right?
Nah, no tablets, just phones. You want to see what a OnePlus will get you?
Yeah, see a OnePlus 9 Pro.
Ooh. Yeah, they don't even ask you for the storage on it.
Oof.
The 10 is on the bottom.
Oh, they got
Yeah,
a
they
10
don't
now?
even care. Oh no, the 10 ain't getting
It's on the bottom. Scroll all the way down.
Oh, okay, so they hiding that. Let's see what the max you'll get.
Dang. That's a 10, dog.
512. What they give you for the 128? Wow.
Yeah.
So basically, stay in your OnePlus lane. That's what they say.
Basically.
Yeah.
I mean,
Nice.
if they're giving you almost
But
450 for the
but
Pixel 6,
yeah,
so that's not bad.
Yeah.
in other words, if you got a OnePlus, it's best to sell now. It's like a stock sale. You got to sell
Oh,
now.
oh yeah.
That's the thing about having like OnePlus, Vivo.
Yeah.
I mean, Huawei, man, God bless them.
If you're not
You
in
know,
China,
Xiaomi, nobody's taking those trade-ins from the big three, you know?
yeah, you're on your own basically for
Yeah,
those.
you're on you got to go to the streets. You
Yeah.
got to go look for Barry Johnson or something. He might
Yeah.
buy it.
All right. Give me a second here. Oh, really? All right, I gotta.
Rob, what's those things in your setup? Like they look like Spider-Man joints. What are those?
Those pads, those are sound pads, so I try to minimize the
That's
noise
pretty cool.
leaving out this room. So I didn't want to. I didn't.
I can see
gaudy
you
up
like
my-
bouncing off the wall when you leave the stream.
Yeah, I don't
jumping
gaudy up.
mock.
Oh yeah.
Superhero.
Me too.
Yeah, I didn't gaudy up the doors and what have you, but you know, it's like it does help. And then it's carpeted in here, so I'll try to absorb it. I
You
got
record your videos in there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. I got a desk off over here where I do some recording. Then I got my main desk right here.
It's weird how some rooms will have that just terrible echo.
Yeah. Then I got my big LG over here.
Nice.
Yeah, so I'm ready. Dang.
BG, how's that fold treating you?
Oh, it's all right. It's cool. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get into it a little bit. Got the biggest case on earth on it.
I saw that.
Weapon of mass destruction right here.
Yeah, man. If you change your oil, you just stick that under the tire. It ain't gonna go nowhere.
It's jack stand. Just sit it right under there like that. Let the car down on it. I'm good to go.
You know those bulky cases. They're when you put them on. When I'm doing videos, I'm like, oh man, this is nice. And then when I finish the video, I'm like, damn,
Right.
this is crazy. I need a bag for this.
Hey, I got
this in your pocket.
Yeah.
Hey, let me show y'all these Best Buy prices real quick.
Yeah, let me see.
All right.
All right. So they're almost kind of similar. Can you guys see this?
Yeah, we got.
Yeah.
All right. So they got a 415 for the 10R, 12 Pro Max 700.
For the 12 Pro, not even the 13.
Not the 13.
Man, 12 Pro for 700. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Hey, and you get
I'm live streaming with the 12 Pro.
Nice
For the web camera.
Yeah.
700 right there.
Yeah. So they don't even have the 13 on here in the conversation.
Give you more for the 12 Pro than the S22.
Yeah, probably because
Then Samsung's trade in the Ultra 22 Ultra 610 plus 550.
Yeah, and I think Best Buy is giving you a $200 gift card when you buy the
$100 card on the 7, and I think it's $200 on the Pro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Google is doing a $200.
So that's pretty. And I think you can use that gift card right on the purchase too.
Yeah.
So basically, if you trade in an iPhone 12 Pro Max, $200 gift card, that's $900 off.
Yeah, you only paying taxes.
Yeah,
that's not bad, man. I mean, if you really wanted to jump to Pixel 7 Pro, that's not a bad deal.
Yeah, and then they don't even entertain OnePlus at Best Buy.
Yeah, no OnePlus.
They have the 6A on there, Pixel 6A.
Yeah, 6A. No, they got the 6 Pro and 6.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
500, 470 to 370.
That's not bad.
Hold on, what's the 6 Pro? How much is that?
500.
500. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, and Google's giving you 540, I think.
Then you count the 100. It depending on if you're going towards the 7 Pro, that's 700 off.
That's not bad, man.
Because you get that $200 gift card.
You
got $500 trade in.
Yeah, and if you got the 256, that's not bad, man. You're walking out of there for like $400.
They're not. It's one price for no matter what the storage is, because they don't have anything like a drop down to tell you, what storage is.
Which storage is which.
Yeah,
Rob, you should put that on Twitter or Instagram later if you can. That'd be good for people to check out. 'cause
Lemongrass, yo. I might turn my Pixel 6 Pro into a lemongrass 7.
I'm telling you, man, that's not a bad idea.
Lemongrass
Yeah, that
7.
ain't bad at
Okay.
all.
Alpha Rakam in the building.
What up?
Yeah,
on with
what
you,
up?
bro?
The Ridge. The
Oh,
Ridge.
He got that 256
And the watch.
and the
Oh
watch.
yeah. Oh yeah, my man. What color you get, man? That's gonna be the question. I'll be surprised that Hazel just didn't sell out, man.
Yeah.
I don't know how many they made of it, but that's.
Did you check?
Mm.
Uh,
Morning, Harry. He got the
Morning,
hazel.
Harris. Got the
You
green
need a
one.
haircut, Harry.
Yep. What's going on, Harrison, man? Appreciate you coming through. So let's see. I'm gonna pop back over to Pixel Store or the Google Store right quick.
I wanted
Yeah, I
that
feel
Hazel
like
sold out. So they went on sale like at 10.50, right? So it's been about an hour and a half.
Yeah, so let's see. So they still in you by the Hazel. Yeah, all of them. I guess ain't no rush. The site worked good, you know.
The site was good. I was
nothing like
surprised.
Samsung or
Smooth.
Apple. Yeah.
They didn't have last year they were a little struggle bus.
Yeah. So they either they worked on that and you know,
They
made
didn't
it
say anything
better.
about eSIM, did they?
They did not. Not at all. And it was funny too. They didn't say anything about like any like actual software or UI stuff.
Yeah, they didn't really talk about Android 13. They're like, it's out.
Exactly.
we already did it.
Yeah, they already did it. You're right.
You know what I mean? It's God did.
God, dude.
So this is T-Mobile.
Man, we gotta do something, man. We gotta get everybody together in one room or a weekend where we could all hang out. That would be hilarious.
Man. We got to do that. Bring back.
They would have to send They would have to send the SWAT team, but it would be fun, man.
Oh yeah. We're gonna tear up wherever we at.
I would just like to have a drink with BG, all y'all, man. Forbes would be a trip. We gotta get Forbes drunk.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're gonna tear up wherever we at.
Forbes would have us fighting.
Drunk? Oh my god, bro.
Forbes be the one talking shit in the club, and we be having get him out. We be fighting because Forbes done said something
they
stupid.
say alcohol amplifies your personality. He would be just dropping all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, you know, Forbes up there in Texas too.
You're right.
Right.
So so this is a Pixel 7 Pro at T-Mobile. They're doing a max of $800. Of course, you got to sign life over and get the most expensive plan and get bill credits, getting $800 off. So here's the thing, though: you trade in an iPhone from the past like 4 years, you get $800 off. You trade in a Samsung,
$800 off.
Yeah, all these are $800 off phones. So for Samsung, I don't know if you can see this. I can zoom in a little bit, make it a little bigger. Did that work?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So for iPhone, you trade in the iPhone 10 up to 13 Pro Max, you're getting $800 off. Trade in the Samsung from the Note 10 Lite and the S10 all the way up to now, you're getting $800 off. So the OnePlus some love. Pixel 5, and they got the 6A on here too.
They got the
6A,
wing.
you get $800 off.
They give you $800 off for the wing and the V60.
You could trade in a Pixel 4.
Didn't somebody buy the chicken wing for like $50 on one of the streams?
Probably so.
Hey, look, easy. You could trade in your V60, man.
Get a real phone.
People just getting, they just buying the V60s, man. It was a 4 or 5 year delay on the V60s, man.
Yeah, man, they were out of stock. They back in stock, BG.
They got the back order. They finally catching up with the back orders, man.
You didn't get the link. If you buy a V60, you get the Axon M for free.
It's a whole
hell no. Here we go.
Shit like QAnon.
So you only get basically you buy the V60, get the Axon M, and you walk away with up to half a phone. That's what you get.
Yeah, it is.
You get no updates on the V60, no more.
Bruh.
That's like the Axon M is that Bible that they left under the pew that somebody stepped on 4 times.
Oh yeah.
God. Y'all silly.
So who else y'all
That
want to
might be nuts.
check out? AT&T.
But the thing is, for certain phones, I like to have unlocked. Google's one of those phones I like to keep.
Yeah, I know
in the unlock.
the Pixel, man, is like, but I'm telling you, there were some phones there for $800 off. What are the terms there? It's all
Bill credit.
bill credits,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, bill credits for sure.
And
and-
that's tied to your line for 2 years.
So
Yeah,
you're paying
you-
basically like $8 or $9 for 24 months, something like that.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
only like $199 balance for 2 years. You might be paying $12.
Well, so the important thing is, especially with these T-Mobile deals, they say with trade on max. So if you own,
you don't,
so
I don't
your
have that.
whole,
Agenda
you
Max.
got to be playing. You got to be on the higher.
You know what
Yeah.
I have? I have the simple choice still.
Yeah. So, so you can get up to 300 off.
Right, with the
Maybe
simple.
29. So an eligible plan. I don't know what that means. It don't say max, so you could probably have some other plans besides the max.
Mm.
Um,
What are you guys on? You guys T-Mobile, Verizon, or what?
I'm T-Mobile.
yeah, I'm T-Mobile as well.
I'm on Verizon.
I'm thinking about jumping to Verizon now with the whole eSIM thing. I'm thinking about just dropping T-Mobile, man. The coverage here is pretty bad.
Have you been having issues with RCS at all?
No, because I'm using the iPhone, so iMessage is working pretty good. No, but I have always had a little bit of an issue with RCS with all my phones. It'll stop working. I'll get home. My wife's like, "Where you been? I've been texting you all day." I'm like, "I didn't get your text." And then like we'll be watching TV, all her texts will come in.
Yeah, man, it's been real bad here lately. It's been worse.
One of the things is in the settings, make sure you select send SMS if RCS is not working.
Yeah.
That helps because my wife didn't have that on her phone.
Mhm.
And I set it on both of ours. So now we know that, okay, we got to do SMS. But, you try to tell somebody's not a techie that.
Oh,
they're gonna be
yeah.
like, SMS, RCS, what are you talking about? Are you
Exactly.
calling a football play here? So I don't know. The whole text message thing, it's just stupid, man. I remember when BlackBerry had the what was their messaging thing that was pretty cool for a while?
BlackBerry Messenger.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
BBM.
Yeah, the
BBM. I remember when they had BBM, and I was like, damn, I wish they had this for Android and iPhone.
Yep.
And then they ended up, I think, releasing it, but it was
As
too
an
late.
app. They released it as an app where
Yeah, it was
you
too
put it
late.
on your phone.
Yeah, it was too late. It was just
Yeah, definitely. Great
But
idea.
I wish that all the messaging was like RCS, cross-platform or iMessage. It's just dumb that we're living in this world where we have both.
Yeah, man, got them islands, man.
Yep.
But,
Gotta blame. What is it? Apple. Tim Cook. Timmy Cook.
Tim Cook.
Apple.
Hey, they know that
we're secure, but we're gonna be insecure if you have an Android.
Hello?
Yeah,
Timmy
they know.
Hey, Timmy.
Hey, so the thing is, they know that iMessage is the reason why a lot of people are staying on iPhone. Like that is solely like
man, it hooks you in. I'm telling you, I love it. I'll be honest, it's intoxicating iMessage.
Yeah. They know that if you had the option to get that on some,
he got dual personalities now.
Yeah, it's. Hey, hold on, I'm
intoxicating.
Green bubble.
He talked about iMessage like he snorted it.
No, I put BG. I put it right here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Whoever they're snorting them, what's they emojis?
Yeah, memojis. Show us your memoji.
Memoji.
You gotta change the name of your Twitter handle and your YouTube channel.
You gonna need two. He gonna need two of them. Let's get two of them. Like when you're Apple stud, you just tweet strictly on your Apple platform.
But I walked in the other day. My wife, she knows I'm using the iPhone. She's like, "What's up, tech stud? You ain't no Android stud no more."
No more. Right.
Yeah, man. She gotta get you right. But wrapping it up, man. So Pixel Watch, you can get 50 off when you add a line.
All
so that's down to what's that 150, not 200 to 150. Well, this is the LT version, so 200. Yeah, 200 back.
That's pretty
Yeah,
cool though. You get LT version.
So
You
look,
can-
man, I have yet to use any
Never,
watch with
Never.
LTE that
Never.
has
On-
usable battery life.
Even a tablet.
Yeah.
I never even use a tablet because you have Wi-Fi everywhere. It just
Well, so I
can
have
see,
so
I can
I
see
have
some
them.
people, you know.
Like my Galaxy Watch 4 Classic has LTE. I keep it off because if you turn it on, you drop 50% and have and
Yeah, cell towers is what kills battery
yeah,
big
man.
time.
Well, you want to look at Verizon real quick for the,
Yeah, put up with Verizon.
and then we can. I guess you can wind it down.
We could shut it down.
All right. So we go in and see what they got. They got the hazel off the top. Of course, they got the snow and all of that. So for their details, get $700 off when you trade in. A new line is required. So let's see what you can trade in. Well, they just do a search. So starting out with the apples.
Oh, they got the 13s in there.
Yeah, the
T-Mobile
13.
didn't.
700 for the 13. Let's
Not
see.
bad.
Not bad.
I mean, that's a little below what you get on the street, but a lot of people ain't selling their phone though on OfferUp and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A lot of people getting tired of getting ripped off.
Yeah, they ain't trying to do.
Yeah, y'all got a particular phone y'all trying to see?
Oh yeah, the Galaxy S22 Ultra.
Yeah, so you get the 700. So, and then so if you're switching, you get $200 gift card. But if you're already on Verizon, it don't
So
matter.
700 plus 200.
And then theirs over 36 months, so you're not gonna get as much off per month with them as well, and it take 3 years. So
Okay.
your bill will be higher essentially.
Now you're at Verizon's mercy. They have
Yeah.
always had them 36-month deals.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's a long time. That's like a
AT&T do them too.
that's
30
like a gym,
yeah.
that's like a gym membership. Damn.
Oh,
36 months,
That's
man,
really
is
too much
only
of a card payment.
right. It's
Yeah.
only good if you got an Apple, because that's how often Apple people switch, every 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Especially with Tim Cook, it used to be every 2 years, but now you might have the same phone for 3-4 years. Ain't no telling.
Right. Right.
But once you get one Samsung, once you get up in that ecosystem, though, and
Yeah.
I'm saying it now with these Pixels, once you get up in there, if you want to go year to year, you just got to keep trading it in.
Yeah, you gotta flip it. That's what I did with the S22 Ultra.
Yeah.
I traded in for the Fold, and they gave me $1,000 for that phone. I couldn't believe it.
My
Oh, yeah,
S22
it makes
Ultra
sense.
not going nowhere till the S23 Ultra come
Yeah,
out.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to have.
Like I
that's
said,
like
you flip
deep.
Samsung for Samsung. That's where you're gonna get your better
Yeah,
dollar
or pixel
value.
for pixel, or Apple for Apple.
Yeah.
That's how I'm locking that in. I'm not. Well, my iPhone is always on the same line. Is always on the same Verizon SIM, and like I could go get one right now. But
Hey, go back to the. Oh, there's go back to the Ultra.
Oh, for a trade-in or
No, just a picture of it.
oh,
Damn,
You guys
man.
may have to go get a.
you talking about the Watch Ultra?
There it is. Anybody check on Phone Tech at work? Is his left arm all right? Because he's been wearing that for about 4 days. He gonna have a big old bicep.
Oh yeah, that one Popeye arm.
He gonna have them thick arms. Man, but I'm telling you, that Pixel watch is a good looking watch, man.
Yeah, I think once you get some of these
Girls
bands
gonna
right,
love that watch. I'm telling you, man.
it's third party. They definitely got third party. They gotta do something slick on the third party.
I'm not
We gotta
crazy
look
about
into
that. Those kind of bands like that Apple uses.
yeah, them proprietary bands are really.
I don't like that, like that where it kind of like goes into the band. I just like a regular band.
Yeah, same here, man. So I want to look real quick to see if.
Only thing that's disappointing right now is that Google don't put pressure on companies that's supposed to be converting their apps over to Android. Perfect example is LumaFusion. They're behind.
Yeah, because they announced. What they say
Yeah,
originally?
with the tablet with the S8.
Q2.
Yeah.
Yeah, they announced Q2.
Yeah, the
or something
S8 tablet.
And that's how they was with that camera app that Apple had. They were real slow getting it over to Android.
Oh yeah.
But I knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
I already knew it, because I mean, it's just Android is so inclusive that it kind of shoots. They shoot themselves in the foot sometimes.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like we can't make LumaFusion for just the S22 Ultra or the Pixel 7 Pro.
Right.
We got to make this software so it work on the damn S10 Plus that somebody's still using.
Right.
And they're gonna try to use it too, and they want the same, so it's gonna be hard.
It's true. Yeah, you're right.
So the thing is, though, Samsung has kind of bypassed that, because you remember, like Adobe Rush, it was exclusive for certain Samsung models, and the LumaFusion is going to be exclusive to Samsung tablets. So I don't even know if that's really over.
It's exclusive, all right. 'Cause ain't nobody using it.
Yeah.
That's
now Adobe Rush was just kind of trash. Like
that was the worst app that ever used on Android.
Yeah, it was still a buggy.
I wanted to throw my tablet. I'm like, a child could have designed this app. This is horrible. That was bad.
Yeah,
that was a bad app.
So there's this stainless steel case that go around that has a little structure to the watch. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, you're gonna need that because you're gonna scratch that up.
But as far as I know, BG was saying it didn't have no structure to it. So I think some other people make something like this. It even like add like some different styling to it or whatever. I think it might have a chance.
I don't see it. We don't see it.
I don't see it.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Yeah, you got the other screen up.
Oh, okay. There you go. All right.
Yeah. So like in these,
they still need a more framed out bezel.
Yeah. So if you like somebody made one,
and it plays with the look a little bit. Now you're like, oh, okay, that's kind of
it's still a little something.
Still girly.
Yeah.
I ain't going.
What is it? 41 mm?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Is it 41 or 40?
It's pi. It's 3.14.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
It's pi.
You can go ahead and check and kind of wrap it up.
Yeah.
But let's see. What?
Fitbit.
So
41 millimeters.
41 millimeter.
But I guess that don't even matter because you ain't using no regular band on there, no way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Best Buy and try to drop a video real quick.
Hey, there you go. Best Buy stud in the building.
Everybody else at the Google store is dropping the video. If you was in Brooklyn or New York.
Oh my God, yeah. If I lived where Alan was, I'd be all over these events.
Yeah. All in the store.
Got it going on.
Yeah, man. But yeah, man. So
they probably have it at Google. They probably have it at Best Buy already set up.
I know mine ain't got it set up. I ain't even gonna go.
Yeah, but your Best Buy, they behind the bricks. They putting out the Pixel 5.
Look, mine look like a thrift store, man. There be stuff all over the floor and all kind of stuff, man.
Tech Channel would be talking. He'd be like, "Yo, my man, come here. Let me talk to you. Let me help you manage this."
Like, look, yeah, man. Yo, that phone, we got that in the back, man. Like, come on, man. It came out.
They still got the LGs out there.
Yeah, man. All right, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Always good to kick it with you guys, man. Check the description if you're not subscribed to all these guys. Mr. Android Stud, Mr. RP3 Tech Reviews, BT Tech Life. Also got Mr. Phone Tech at Work and Mr. Forbes Tech Reviews.
All work, man.
At work. Congrats to BG on 6K.
Yeah, man. Yeah, definitely, man.
Thank you.
Team 100 doing big things. 6K BG. Yep, man. Deserve it.
I think Forbes at
BG
25?
be on the grind, man.
Yeah. Forbes at 25, man. He getting
25,000.
Forbes gonna be at 100K for you, damn no.
I know, man.
He gonna be too big to be with us. He got to get kicked out when he gets 100K.
He gonna do Team Forbes.
He got to get kicked out. when he started doing them damn join my channel feed.
Oh yeah, when I saw that, I was like,
tears
damn.
and stuff, he's got to go.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. When
If
you
wanna
start
be in the
doing
BAM Nation,
memberships,
gotta pay,
you
baby.
gotta go.
Yeah.
All right, I'm sorry,
Hey,
Tech Gentlemen. We messed up your closeout.
My
Oh,
bad,
no,
my bad.
man.
Go ahead.
No
All right,
problem. Yeah, man.
retake 3, 2,
Oh, yeah.
1.
Hey, as we know, all these guys crazy. Check them out on all their contact info in the description. This has been the Pixel 7 event recap. Until next time, we'll holler at y'all.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Peace.